Professor Malhotra, we are very happy to have you here. And well, we are going just to talk about some of the things that you join in the conference. So as a researcher full of experience in the international marketing field, what impact will the COVID pandemic have on marketing trends?
Well, there have been some major changes in consumer behavior, the way consumers behave, and some of them may be temporary, but many of them may be also lasting changes. For example, because of the pandemic, many countries, like for example, most of the countries in Latin America, South America, they put a lot more emphasis on social interaction, and that is very important. And we are going to return to that, but also because of the pandemic, behavior has gone digital. And some of that will linger on because it is more convenient for the people. You can shop from your home, you can get delivery done, and there is the Amazon of Latin America, Mercado Libre.
Yes.
And that is becoming, the stock price of Mercado Libre has been going up dramatically during the COVID, because more and more people in Latin America, they are now taken to online shopping.
Yes.
And that will persist. Now it will go down some, but it will still not go to the pre-COVID levels. So I hope that we can retain. I also like a lot of personal interaction. That's why I came for this conference. I didn't want to do it remotely by Zoom, or on the platform. I said, no, I must go because I like meeting people and interacting with people, and that, gives a new dimension. It's a different dimension which you cannot get.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
We look for experiences, right? So the companies have a very difficult thing to do because they have to be prepared to be in that level, that they have to be online, but they have to try to give people experiences, and this is a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah, and so both, I think there is a place for both. Even, Amazon has realized that they cannot do everything digitally. They have to set up some physical stores, which they are doing now.
Yes.
And the stores that were mainly retail stores, brick and mortar stores, now they realized during the pandemic that, look here, they cannot survive that way. They have to go digital. They have to go through e-commerce route. So both are needed, and I think we will see a good balance and good confluence of both the social personal interaction as well as the efficiency of the digital marketing and digital buying on behalf of the consumers. So companies which are able to offer both these dimensions.
After the pandemic, what should emerging economies focus on?
The emerging economies, they put a lot more priority on the healthcare systems, because you can see in many emerging economies, they did not have the health infrastructure to cope well with the pandemic. And so a lot of people have suffered. And the statistics that are reported are very much underreported.
Yes.
Very underreported. So you cannot go by just the reported statistics.
And changing the subject a little bit, why should brands implement social marketing?
Well, because the digital consumption has gone up markedly, I think social media consumption will also go up. Social usage of social media has gone up dramatically during COVID-19, and although it will go down some, but because people will be doing outdoor things, but yet it will be much higher than what was before pre-pandemic levels. And this goes back to my earlier comment that companies have to offer both experiences. And now there is the latest talk of metaverse, which is having a virtual experience, experiencing reality in a virtual environment. And Facebook has changed its name to Meta Platform, and they are putting a lot of money into the metaverse, and a lot of people think that the metaverse will be will be the next stage of social media.
How can emerging economies use marketing?
Well, if you go by the basic definition of marketing, marketing is meeting the needs of the people. And marketing is misconstrued and mispracticed when people try to sell things to consumers that they don't need. That is not marketing. The basic notion of marketing is you find out what the people need and then make it available to them in a way that they can afford it.
Some people think that is old marketing, that now is not like that. What do you think about it?
You see, old is gold.
That's true.
There is a saying, old is gold, and the basic concepts, they never change. So I think you put it very correctly that marketing is a tool that should be used by the government, by the businesses, to benefit the society and raise the standard of living for everybody.
So if you want to say something to all of our people that they follow us.
What is an organization? An organization is essentially defined by the people who work there, and it is the people who make a difference. And I want to express my appreciation to you, the people who work for this organization, for the outstanding work that you have done and are still doing in providing very, very good support for our conference. So thank you. Please accept my heartfelt thanks to all of you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. And we are very pleased to have you. And well, I hope that you come back to Mexico very soon.